ladies for that. These 8 ladies have done a remarkable job in their quest to become the new Miss Earth. But, only 4 will be left standing. Now, the judges have made their choices, and I will now get the results from Miss Mary Chris Barbaso as SGV & Co. Here are the audited results. Thank you very much. Okay. And your top 4 looks a little bit like this. Starting out with Australia. Next up we have Colombia. Just 2 more to go, ladies and gentlemen. And one of those spots goes to Palestine. Just 1 name left, ladies and gentlemen. Just 1 name left for your top 4. And the final spot for the top 4 goes to am I hearing Korea? Yes, I am. Show some love to your fabulous Final 4! Thank you very much, and this is it, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. One last chance for these stunning ladies to seal the deal. I will be asking all 4 delegates the same question. And as you can see, the other delegates will be wearing headphones so they will not hear the final question. Each will be given 30 seconds to respond until she hears this warning chime. Let's begin with Australia. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm more stressed than you. I really am. This is your... Oh no, this is my parking pass. Can we get it validated? No, I'm just kidding. All right, Australia. You brought a big postie with you, but you brought your crowd. This is it. It's come down to this moment. And this is your question. What is one thing you want to write in this world, and how would you write it?
One thing that I would write in this world are the wrongs done to our environment. For too long, it has gone unchecked, and we are seeing the consequence of this. As someone who grew up in the countryside in Australia and got to travel my nation living in a tent for 14 months, I've seen firsthand the impacts that climate change has on our beautiful nature. And so if I could write, I would beg that everybody please reconsider and do your best to ace climate conservation.
Beautiful. Australia, ladies and gentlemen, come on. Let's call out Colombia. Colombia, you're gonna have to match the energy of Australia. I'm just saying. Come on, she's a little nervous, I'm sure. I hope you didn't hear the question, Colombia. Same question for you. What is one thing you would want to write in this world? Write meaning the opposite of wrong, not writing. And how would you write it?
Can you repeat it?
So what is one thing you would want to write or correct in this world, and how would you correct it?
Thank you. Well, I think we should start writing about the human rights and about the real protection of the Mother Earth. Equality the way we treat human beings, we have to treat fauna and flora. We have to take care of the ecosystems, and we have to realize that we are in our planet, our Mother Earth, which is just one home. So it's our responsibility to write about it and to make sure that we really take care of it, not with talking, but with actions. Thank you.
Colombia, ladies and gentlemen. And then there were two. Let's call up Palestine. Who said that? I want to meet the fan. Where's the Palestine fan? Make some noise. There you go. Hi. Same question for you, although you had your headphones on, so I'll read it again. What is one thing you want to write in this world, and how would you write it?
I think I would want to fight the ignorance and selfishness of people, because I think that is the main problem that we are facing today with all of the issues, including the environmental catastrophes that we are facing, which are made from humans. So me personally, my environmental advocacy was launching an educational campaign with governmental and non-governmental organizations in Palestine, including the United Nations, where I educated people about the dangers. And I think that it starts with education, and that's how we can really solve the selfishness and ignorance that we see in the world today and save planet Earth.
Thank you very much, Palestine. And there certainly is quite a lot to write in the world right now. And maybe our next contestant has the answer. Maybe she can uncover it for us. Ladies and gentlemen, Korea. Hi, Korea. Okay, Korea, same question for you. What is one thing you would like to write in this world, as in correct, and how would you correct it?
Could you repeat the question?
What is one thing you would want to correct in the world, and how would you correct it?
If there's something I would correct in this world, it would be being empathetic. We often mistake kindness as being empathetic, but what being empathetic is really putting yourself in someone else's shoes. And when it comes to climate issues and other issues in this world, one has to be empathetic. You need to really see how the other person perceives this world. You need to understand their pain by being in their shoes. And that, I feel like, differs from being empathetic. Kindness and empathetic can be different. And if I get the chance to really define it differently, that's how I would define it in the dictionary. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Korea, by being empathetic and learning empathy, putting yourself in other people's shoes, and there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, the competition is officially done. It's now all up to our judges to decide who they think deserves to wear the Miss Earth crown. It's going to be down to the wire right here in the thrilling finale of Miss Earth 2022. Thank you very much, ladies. Now, staging an event of this caliber is a humongous task, and we would like to take this moment to extend our gratitude to all the local government units, the Philippine National Police, and the private companies for making the delegates' stay here in the Philippines an experience they will never forget. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. And now, after weeks of travels, eco-tours, and mini competitions, it's time to meet the lucky lady who will have an amazing year ahead. The final scores have been tallied, and handing me the results right now is Miss Mary Chris Barbaso, partner SGB & Co., our official tabulator. And we begin with Miss Earth Fire. Miss Earth Fire 2022 is Colombia! And crowning Miss Earth Fire is Miss Earth Fire 2021 Baitong Petsong. As you know, every queen needs her elemental court, and this is why we have the Miss Earth Fire and now the Miss Earth Water. And the Miss Earth Water for 2022 is Palestine. And the next crowning Miss Earth Water is Miss Earth Water 2020 Roxy Bayens, together with Carousel Vice President and Project Director Miss Pichi Veneracion. The moment you've all been waiting for. Ladies, please take center stage as you are now. I have to make this very clear. I will be announcing Miss Earth 2022 first, which means the remaining delegate will take their title of Miss Earth Air. Once again, in my hand is Miss Earth 2022. Any last minute guesses? Keep it up, let's go! Miss Earth 2022 is Korea! This, of course, makes Miss Earth Air 2022 Australia. And crowning Miss Earth 2022 is Destiny Wagner, together with Carousel President Mr. Ramon Monzon and crowning Miss Earth Air, Fane Shook. Congratulations once again to Miss Earth 2022 and her elemental court. This has truly been a successful comeback on live stage, and we thank everyone. So long for the Philippines, and see you in Vietnam!